Many of our hometowns, so we're going to plan that weekend here coming up in just a moment. But we're also finishing up the partial lunar eclipse, the longest one in duration anyway, in nearly 600 years. We've really wrapped it up here in the Quad Cities. You're seeing a full moon right now, but earlier, quite a dramatic sight. If you looked up in your sky, that red hue for some of us, depending on where you live and what your sky was doing, you were able to see that quite nicely. Our own News 8 photographer, Jawan, capturing that in his sky this morning. That beautiful shot with just a little bit of the moon lit up there. There's the red color I was talking about a moment ago. Alan capturing this shot here of that deep red, especially in the upper right-hand corner. And in case you missed it, we've got more eclipses in our near future here. I'm going to show you the timing of those here coming up in just a second. But again, we've really kind of wrapped up the eclipse as a whole so far this morning. If you missed it, well, you got another opportunity to see that coming up here as early as next year. So that was the longest partial lunar eclipse in nearly 580 years. Here's when we can expect the next one. In May, we'll see a total lunar eclipse, and then again in November, another one. So you've actually got two opportunities next year to get outside and take a look at some total lunar eclipses that will again feature a darkening of the moon and probably that red color showing up again. So if you're thinking ahead, planning ahead, mark those two dates on your calendar. Two opportunities to see it again coming up next year. If you were out this morning, it is awfully chilly. Your furnace probably working a little bit more than it was the last couple of days because temperatures have dropped into the teens. A little bit of a breeze, so you want to have that heavier jacket, maybe even the hat and gloves if you're out for a walk. But by the weekend, I think you can ditch the heavier jacket in favor of a lighter one. We're headed for the 50s as early as tomorrow, 54. It'll be mostly cloudy, especially by the afternoon, but we are going to get more warmth in here with a southwest wind pushing those warmer temperatures in. More wind comes in for Sunday, though. So really, in terms of comfort, this is going to be your weekend's best to be outside. And it looks like Mother Nature will cooperate perfectly for the parade going on, for the Festival of Trees tomorrow. Also, a lot of other events going on, too. Just a little bit breezy, but again, not too bad with temperatures into the mid-50s. How about the week of Thanksgiving, travel-wise? Well, let me take you here kind of section by section and region of the country. We'll start with the north and west. So what's plotted here is the precipitation that we're expecting Monday all the way through Thanksgiving Day itself. So notice we're going to stay fairly stormy here in the Pacific Northwest. So if your travels take you to Washington State or into Oregon, even into parts of Colorado, Utah, and Wyoming, you're going to expect some delays there because there's a lot of storm systems that'll be pushing through that region. More specifically, there you see a lot of snow all the way through Utah, Idaho, and even into the Rockies here to the south and west. Yeah, we're looking at some rain for areas near Phoenix and also much of New Mexico. Not too much of a big deal there. And same story here. Notice we get a couple of rain showers, especially east of the Quad Cities. This arrives Wednesday morning, so Thanksgiving Day itself, it will stay dry. And right now the temperature trend has those readings in the 40s. Not all that bad. Northeast, still, more problems. Rain, snow mix into parts of Maine and even a few showers down towards Florida. But I think it's really the Northeast that's going to have the bulk of the travel issues, especially coming into next week. Really no major problems here today either. We're going to stay cool. Well, readings only in the low 40s, and then tonight we'll drop back down into the 30s. At least we're above freezing, and that gives us a nice warm start for your day tomorrow. A couple of clouds working in, becoming mostly cloudy by the afternoon, and we'll see highs near 54 degrees. Let's take you back outside right now, show you what's going on. Down to 18 now in Davenport. Chilly start for us, but some nice warmth again coming up for the upcoming weekend. That's where you're going to see 50s for Saturday, near 50 for Sunday, much colder by the time we get to next Monday, and then a nice burst of some warmth coming in for Wednesday. That will ensure whatever falls Wednesday morning will be in the form of a few showers.